As a South Carolina guidance counselor, a vocational career professional, or a K-12 school psychologist, I know it's the end of July and you're on summer break. However, this is what many would call a dire emergency, and you can help. I'm not kidding. In the past 2 weeks in South Carolina, people and families you know are hurting, terrified, becoming depressed, and in some cases, God forbid, even suicidal. In the first 2 weeks in August, it's about to get far worse for tens of thousands of people in South Carolina. However, you can make a big difference this week with the people you know. Do you think I'm exaggerating about the dire emergency? In about a minute, I'm sure you will agree that I'm not. And hopefully, you want to do a small part to help in just a few minutes and no charge to anyone. This is that important. In the July and August timeframe in South Carolina, a catastrophic, scary, and devastating job-affecting trifecta is about to happen to some of your former students and people you know. This is a way you can help them fast. The trifecta will be a tidal wave of pure misery to some. The trifecta is about to emotionally slam some of your unemployed former students, their families, and other people you know that are struggling from being in and out of the unemployment process. The result is fear, depression, and possible suicidal thoughts. You can make a positive impact in minutes. This short video shows you what this is and what to do. Number one in the trifecta. In July in South Carolina, the $300 weekly unemployment payment stopped. The second part of the trifecta, the eviction crisis tidal wave begins. August 1st is the end of the eviction moratorium, causing unimaginable pain and fear. And number three, the new old crisis is back. COVID is coming back. Like before, this will hurt hiring in entry-level retail and food service jobs. The bad news is, this is just when the unemployed need these jobs the most. The value proposition is that new actionable information to help make a realistic plan to get a good job fast solves many problems. I've done the heavy lifting, and the good news is your part is easy and will only take a few minutes. Back to the first part of the trifecta. You already know about the elimination of the $300 extra unemployment payment that has been stopped in South Carolina. That's a big blow to people all by itself. Moral number two, the eviction moratorium ends on August the 1st, and people who owe rent and can't get current will start getting evicted. People will be faced with being homeless or with the stress of moving in with family members in about a week. Moving is bad, moving fast and being illegally evicted is worse, and the threat of being homeless or moving in with family is terrifying. And the third and biggest unknown is the looming hit of the reemergence of COVID. COVID will again surely slow down hiring in the retail and food sectors due to the uncertainty of retail owners and restaurant owners. Like before, the threat of not enough employees to not enough customers to make payroll will be quick. These jobs disappearing will happen at the worst possible time for your friends and former students. With a human nature reaction, some of your unemployed friends and former students will see this happening all at once and may become paralyzed with fear, depression, and terror. Your critical part of making a difference is measured in minutes, not hours or days. The reason you're getting this email and video is that as a South Carolina guidance counselor, a vocational career professional, or a K-12 school psychologist, you are uniquely qualified to help make a difference in 30 to 45 minutes of forwarding this 13-page chart. Plus, there is no charge to anyone. I'm here to help and want to help. So the big question is, what is their next step if they are paralyzed with fear? I've created a 13-page chart of 170 job titles ranked by the number of job titles actually advertised per CareerBuilder.com data as of July the 19th, 2021. This hypercurrent data will give your unemployed contacts hope to see what kinds of jobs are in the highest demand right now. This will help them make an informed plan. Then they can match their skills and background with what jobs they can target fast and most available. Having a new plan based on current data with a chance of working enables hope and confidence versus no plan and paralyzing fear. My part is getting this 13-page chart finished and letting you know about it. Your part is reviewing the chart and sending the 13-page chart of the 170 ranked job titles to anyone that this may help per your relationships as of July 2021. The goal, the transformation, the outcome. The goal is for this information to help unemployed people fast. Number 2, the transformation with its actionable and timely information is to get a plan and foster more confidence and hope. And finally, number 3, the outcome is getting a new job to help solve their financial situation. Will this help everyone? You already know that answer. Of course not. It's just like working with the kids at your school. It's percentages. But it will help some percentage of people, so it's worth the effort. Who is Mike Dunn and what can he do for me? And how can Mike help me with my students, their families, and my friends fast? I think we have far more important things to do right now than talk about me. On the other hand, I know that know, like, and trust is important to any mission, so I'll be quick. I'm Mike Dunn. My mission is helping non-college bound students succeed and thrive with information and training. That's me on the bottom right. Knowing that you are in the position you're in, I'm sure our missions overlap, which is good. I want to bring real and consistent value to help you and your mission. My CSRs and I successfully worked in major accounts for a Fortune 50 IT company for 24 years and worked on site with K-12 systems, state government, and higher ed my entire career before getting a package. Some of my accounts were Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools, UNCC, Buncombe Schools, Catawba Schools, and Appalachian State. The absolute highlight of my career was working for 12 years with the ASU College of Education on a cutting-edge project. Plus, I was the guy that was always asked to be on most every K-12 technology board in my area. My CSRs and I had to consistently produce and solve problems fast, yearly and daily for all of the K-12 systems and their faculty, students, and staff. You know K-12s can be demanding to support, but their mission is demanding. I know I can do the same for you. FYI, I'm proud to say I was born in Charleston and spent my summer weekends growing up in a lake cabin near Rock Hill in York. Next steps, what you need to do. This is copyrighted information by me, but you have my permission to please send this to anyone this can help. You are also encouraged to send it to your peers as you see fit. This information is not for commercial use. To get started, click on the download link on the email. 2, fill out the form. 3, then check your email for the verification email and click on the button. Then you will instantly get the 13-page PDF. Then save it to your hard drive. Then just send the PDF via email to people as appropriate. Contact me at mike@gamechangingbusinessskills.com if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or ideas. My number is 704-905-0960. Get the chart so we can both help some people today.